name's the Killerpig.
And I'm the Sky Spire.
And we have an awesome topic, but first we want to introduce to you our very special guest, who hopefully you may get to see her in more videos. And yes, I said her, we're not just a bunch of, this isn't just a meat fest on the channel.
Meaning all guys.
Yeah, that's what a meat fest is. So, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Ari here.
And we have here 3 of us. Ari here is a good friend of ours, and, do you like Pokemon? I think you like Pokemon. You like Pokemon.
How can you ask me that question?
Wait, what's Pokemon?
And not be sarcastic.
Alright, legitimately though, here we are guys, 3 of us talking about Pokemon Go, which is an app that Nintendo's making with Niantic, and we're going to be getting this actually fairly soon. So we're going to be pretty much just talking about it. I mean, this is a thoughts video, of course, so we're just going to be unloading on possibilities about the game, when's it going to come out, is it going to be, what money, I want to talk about, like, how paid stuff is going to work, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, stuff like that, so let's, I guess we can open up with just like what are your general thoughts about the game? So, Mr. Killerpig?
Oh, you gotta start with me?
Yeah, because you're the one who left, and you deserve to be first because you're
you deserve to be put on the spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think it's cool, but I feel like, well, at least for me, I have nowhere to go. So, unless a Charizard just waltzes into my room and is like, "Hello, my good Killerpig. Do you want to catch me?" And I'll be like, "Sure." But I'm guessing that won't happen. So I'll probably get a good 6 or 7 Pokemon, and then maybe sometimes when I'm walking around the city, that doesn't happen much because I pretty much drive everywhere. And
trunk. So
I mean, it's really a great idea for other people, and one of those people are also Miss Call. And it's really awesome for some people that have tons of space and stuff, but for me, I'm gonna play it some, and I'll play it when I'm bored, and but it's gonna be pretty cool. But I feel like I'm gonna play maximum of like maybe 10 hours, like in all, because there's not really much I can do.
Yeah.
All right, and what about you, Ari? What do you think about the game?
I am pretty excited for the game, but I guess you could say I'm biased because unlike Killerpig, I do live in an area where there is lots of woods and walking trails around us, and I can basically walk to downtown from my house. It's about
Welcome
3
to the
miles
Safari
away.
Zone.
So yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Plus,
what if you
know,
could find some like Scythers, or like, what if you could find? No, I'm sorry, actually.
It's not gonna know that you're in woods.
I'm gonna stop trying to interrupt everything.
What? No, it's fine.
No.
But what I was gonna say is, what if you could see like flying Pokemon like in the air if you looked up?
Alright,
That would be amazing. But I
it's
don't
like
know.
it's like you slam your phone on the ground and like a Diglett pops up or something.
You just like go into the ground and like
It's like, oh god, it took long enough.
Yeah.
As for me, I live in a pretty big like city. I feel like I might live in the most like urban area of the 3 of us. I don't know, but so like my outside life is home to school, so there's not many places I'm gonna be going, but. I mean, there are like the roads around me, and there's stuff like that. But then there's also like the events that could happen, like the Mewtwo in the trailer. So there are possibilities, but yeah. Now, one thing I want to say is, Killerpig, you were talking about how what if a Charizard appeared in front of you and stuff like that. That brings up the whole idea of starters. What are the starters going to be like? And
yes.
Ari, you talked about this, about the whole bedroom thing. I loved that idea.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, my thoughts were that, it seems as though to get the game started, because you know, just as in the games on the DS and other systems, and all the Nintendo systems, it seems that you'll have to rise your way up and train to catch larger Pokemon and complete goals. So it sounds to me like it'll start out with probably some form of starters that just show up in your house or within 10 feet of whenever you start the game. And then as you go on, the goals and distances get farther from your house. So, the range of like more powerful Pokemon are slowly get more distant from your house. So you have to walk farther to complete goals.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, okay, I didn't think about one thing that you said is like the next goal is further away. So like, so you're thinking there's gonna be like set markers of like where the Pokemon are gonna appear, or?
Not necessarily. More as that, like, there will always be, like, from wherever you start the game, I think there will always be kind of like lower level Pokemon surrounding you. But I think that the farther you go from, like, whatever you have designated as your house or residence, the farther you go from it, the better the Pokemon get, and, like, the more chance you have of finding something rare or more powerful, things like that.
Yeah, I think that's accurate, and then places that aren't marked as certain things, so like if they know there's caves in areas or forest, then there's just gonna be like, because obviously it's like like in the actual Pokemon games in regions they get stronger as the routes go, but then there's things like Cerulean Cave, which really isn't that far away from home, but it has the level 80 or whatnot Mewtwo, which is the most powerful Pokemon, but you gotta go in a certain area to find something like that.
And there could also be the whole theory that depending on what level Pokemon you have, the Pokemon around you will be around the same level, which would be a little less stuck to the adventure. But I mean, it's also a lot more logical considering today. Do people go out of their house? No. So
that is
true. Back to starters, I would like to say that I feel like there's going to be one of two things that happen. I feel like it's gonna be either like, you set your designated area and then you walk, like you say, like walk a couple steps and then you see like 3 different Pokemon, like not in a ball or anything, and they just like wave at you or something, kind of like in Pokemon Channel, like sup.
Oh wow.
And then you like pick one of them and the other 2 just kind of scurry off, and maybe you can find them later or something. And or either that, or you like you look in a certain area, like on your bed, and whenever you start up the game, there's like a box sitting there. And like in 5th gen, where it has 3 Pokeballs, and you receive a box, and it has like a letter from Professor Oak, I guess, in this game, because he's the most well-known professor. And it says like, "Yo, welcome to the world of Pokemon. Do you want to have your Pokeball and get your starter and
No! Alright, so, God dang, I want to see a Pokeball. Alright, I mean, okay. I feel like what I always said, it's like, okay, you start up the game, you'll get 3 Pokemon, and then you can set out, but I like your idea of, like, the whole, like, how the app will, like, kind of lead you on a journey. Like, you go outside, go to this area, find it, then go back, but for all you know, the game could say, hey, here's a crate, it's inside of your wall, have fun.
Yeah.
That is true.
The game is going to be using the GPS function of the iPhone and the outer camera. And the trailer said like this is like what 100 meters away, so it's not gonna make you like just walk outside your room. It's gonna make you walk like a couple blocks down the street. Yeah. So I mean, you don't really have to worry about like accuracy and stuff like that.
I mean, I have a good probably mile radius, or I guess whole area. But, like, it's not, like, a mile long that way. It's, like, the whole amount of space. Pretty much, I live on a street that's a circle, so I can go around that circle, like, maybe when I'm exercising or working out someday, and do something like that. But I don't have much place to go outside that, because there's highways that are surrounding everything else. And I can't really cross a highway.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Just
Killerpig walk
trying
on
to
there.
cross the highway
with your phone in your hand.
Yeah, dude,
looking down at your phone.
I feel like there'd be
everyone's just like, what are you doing?
This would be terrible, but I feel like there may be some big accidents with people not paying attention because they're looking down at. I mean, that already happens though, a lot.
Yeah, it does.
It's not gonna change anything.
Yeah,
it won't increase it too much, because I mean,
no. There might be like 1 or 2 accidents in like the whole span of Pokemon Go.
It just goes in the same category as texting while driving. It goes in that category.
Yeah, it goes exactly in that same category. Or more just like texting while walking, even. There's not that many accidents.
Guilty.
Besides,
Yeah, I mean,
running into a tree.
I mean, the only thing because with texting, you look up every once in a while, and you're like, oh, you stop because you're at the end of the street. But with this, the whole thing is you have to move places.
I mean,
play the game.
The game uses the outer camera, so you can look at the screen and see where you're going.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use that as my eyes to see left and right.
Oh God, no!
If a car is coming, because really that's only like what's right in front of you, and cars come from usually the left or right, unless you're going into traffic, which is literally a death sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, now, Killer Pig, you brought up an interesting theory you're talking to me about, which is, when you encounter Pokemon, instead of fighting it in, like, on the street, like, where you are, you actually go into a sort of arena, you were saying?
Yeah, I feel like that's what's gonna happen, because it'd look kind of weird if they tried to, like, CG a Pokemon awkwardly standing on a street. But
Yeah.
I feel like they may, but the quality of a camera, unless you have, like, an iPhone 6, which... I guess I do have that, but it's the quality of the no. I bought my old phone. I'm paying for this. It is not lucky. I should have bought something not as good because this is way too much. I'm sorry. $30 a month though. Come on. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'd be kind of weird for them to CG everything in, especially because it's like basing it off what's like right in front of your camera. So if you like look up, then is the Pokemon gonna like travel your camera and come up in the air with you?
Oh, that'd be stupid.
Or is it gonna stay on the ground? Because if they do that, it's really weird. But I mean, if they can make it where they know exactly what's ground level, and but there are hills and stuff, and so that'd be really hard to do. So I feel like they're gonna have like a set area but if you live in like an urban area, maybe there's gonna be more buildings. If you just are in a plain area, then there's just grass and trees. Because if you see like the last 10 seconds of the trailer, it shows something kind of like that, although it's not
Where you're in an arena, you're not in a legitimate area, so yeah.
That's what I think they're gonna do, because it's a lot more stable.
Yeah.
So, besides, like, hey, Pikachu, on top of Fort Knox, where's your god?
Freaking Pikachu can get into Fort Knox, why can't you?
Alright.
They got it.
Alright. So, now there's also, of course, something else that really makes this world merge with the Pokemon world, being trading and battling. So, let's start off with trading, since this is far more simple, and we know how this is gonna go, honestly. Ari, so we already know, like, hey, trading. This Pokemon, that Pokemon. I mean, you think probably like the same as us, right? Like, it's like, oh, whatever. It's like trading.
Yeah, it's fairly, just almost exactly the same as just trading on the DS. My only thought, though, is that it might be almost a bit of an as long as there aren't too many glitches, it might be a bit of an improvement on, in some ways, an improvement on trading with people over the DS. In the aspect that there's pros and cons to it. I think that trading like with people when you meet people with Pokemon Go, like if it tells you there's a nearby trainer, I think the plus to that is, for one thing, you could possibly make a new friend just because of that, because you're actually seeing the person in real life, and they're not just some person behind the screen, and you can actually talk to them, and you already know you have a common interest. Cons to it being you can't trade, with someone millions of miles away or anything like that.
That's what I was gonna
and
talk about.
Also, that might be a little bit awkward approaching someone you don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like, oh, you play Pokemon too? Let's trade. Oh,
yeah.
We're not. If you're in the Pokemon world, okay, but when freaking looking on your phone and being like, hey, I know you now. I know everything about you.
For the sake of convenience, though, they would probably also have an ability to trade online, because that would be a little stupid same with battling, because it would be very inconvenient if it's like as limited as you have to go outside to trade and battle. Like, that's a little too much.
I feel like
you have to go find someone.
Because in the games, you have to go out personally to catch Pokemon, but you don't have to go out personally to trade and battle people.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Well,
exactly.
that's for convenience of making it where you can play people online.
Yeah,
but,
same with here. Same with Pokemon Go.
I feel like they may just make it where you do have to do everything in person, like, because because what the aspect is, they're trying to make it as much like a real life Pokemon game as possible.
Yeah.
And with that, in the anime and stuff, you can't fight people online. you have to go and battle them in person.
You can fight people online in the anime. What you talking about?
And like trading all happens with one machine right next to each other. So I feel like because they are trying to go for as much of an real life immersive Pokemon feel as possible, I feel like there's like a 50% chance that they may do that.
I agree with you, actually.
And also, sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to say,
No, that's
I also believe that like they will, just as Killerpig said. What?
Oh no, my real name. I've never said that before. Oh no.
Okay, anyway, what were we saying?
But just as Killerpig said, they'll make you go outside on purpose, and not just because it's supposed to be a more immersive experience than just playing it on the DS, also because thinking about it, this is kind of like a huge improvement on, maybe not, it's not as similar, but in my opinion, when I first saw it, it reminded me immediately of the Pokewalkers, which came out when I was in like 4th grade. And that was the shit.
Dude,
in 4th grade. It was everywhere at my school.
I mean, for me, it wasn't that popular because, like, well, this is stupid. It doesn't have the graphics. And actually, I might be able to find like a broken one somewhere.
We use Pokewalker graphics.
Oh
Dude, I mean, I was a kid, and kids are stupid. So
yeah, it's a great conclusion we came to.
But
I want to find. After this video, I'm gonna see if I can find my old Pokewalker and just like put it up on my little shelf.
That would be amazing. But
yeah, sorry, you can.
The point that I was trying to make to bringing that up was that I think that this is gonna be like some sort of movement to kind of exercise movement, kind of like how Pokewalker was supposed to get kids to just walk outside more. And I think this is the exact same thing. It's trying to get people to leave their household and go just walk, So I think that it's definitely one of the game's objectives is to get you to walk around to complete anything.
Amen.
So I think it'll make you travel distances.
Well, it was definitely it's definitely a better idea than the DS trying to make kids exercise by the whole steps thing, because all 90% of the people ever do is just shake it because that counts as steps.
Same with 3DS.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. It's a 3DS.
And fun fact though, the Pokewalker is actually one of the most accurate pedometers out there.
Oh.
That's awesome.
I remember that.
Yeah. Apparently, like, some university did a study. It's like, are you kidding? The Pokewalker.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, like the whole thing. Going back to iPhones. The thing is, iPhones are crazy. Like those big, gigantic cameras that you see, like in like movie sets, with like that guy, like walking around like a robot. That is basically the iPhone camera. The GPS is better than my car's GPS. Which is sad. It's insane. So really, there aren't really too many arguments you can make when it comes to like how far-fetched ideas can be, because the iPhone, it can handle way too much.
Yeah.
Now, sorry.
My only thought, like, while you're on the topic of possible kind of, glitches or concerns with the iPhone itself, one of my worries, just to say real quick, is that it won't work as well, or it won't work at all in bad cell areas, because I live in a terrible cell area for so I can really only, when I'm here, I really only use the Wi-Fi because the 4G works.
But the thing is, sorry.
Yeah.
Here's what I think is gonna happen. I think they're gonna make it where it works fine. You just can't get Pokemon that are specialized to certain routes or areas because the only reason I feel like you need that is for, I guess, battling online, trading or trading with other people, which I mean you don't have to do. And I wasn't done. And
I'm sorry.
And for the maps, and maps need the direction stuff, but that's pretty much the GPS. And so I feel like they'll still let you play. It just doesn't have. It just has like basic route Pokemon or like random like Rattata, Pidgey, all this Spearows, Nidorans, all this kind of stuff, but not like if you go into a cave or a big area that has a good something like that, then it has a cool something like that. I feel like it's just gonna do that.
Anyway, so that brings us to another topic. So we were talking about trading and also battling. So Ari, being our special guest, we're going to now question you first. So, question number 5. What do you think of battling?
Objection!
No. What do you think about battling?
Don't badger my
objection!
witness!
No objection.
Don't. But I'm trying to help you.
No, you're on the same group. You're not ordering me what to do. We're on the same
She's my
group.
witness.
No. All right. So, what do you think of battling in this game? Do you think it'll have like I guess like same like will it be like really similar to the games or will it be different? Like, what do you think about it?
I believe that it'll be very similar to the games. That it'll have the same moves, you know, where you can change your Pokemon's moves. I think it'll basically be the same, just a different layout.
Yeah, I agree.
The thing is, it's amazing because like battling is already pretty deep with the whole turn-based system. That already makes it deep enough with all the moves.
Oh my
So-
gosh, turn-based. Oh my gosh, it's...
The whole thing about the turn-based system, it really just makes it so like, okay, there's all this coupled with all the different moves, and then there's like abilities maybe. So, I mean, all of that incorporated it with how many Pokemon? Maybe 700, I don't know. Probably not, but it's just the fact that there's like a full-fledged battling system. Burp. It just feels amazing. Okay, keep on talking. I need to get rid of these burps.
Burp.
Burp,
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 burp, burp, burp, burp, burp, burp, burp, burp.
Oh.
Appreciate it.
All right, now another thing. We hinted at this at the beginning. Paying with real money.
No.
Well, the app itself is going to be free. That's actually a thing. The app is going to be free.
Really?
Yeah, it is going to be.
I did not know that.
Is that
Okay, well,
confirmed?
yeah.
I was not educated of this.
Well, not by Nintendo, like on their channel or anything, but don't worry, it takes a while to get educated. Like 12 years.
I was
or
not
so.
informed of this.
So, the actual app itself is not going to be paid, but there's probably going to be paid stuff in the actual app. So, what would that be?
Pokeballs.
Yep,
No.
Potions.
correct.
Oh, yeah, that actually makes sense.
Pokeballs, potions. And maybe, yeah, I'd just say healing, Pokeballs, and potions.
Yeah. I
Maybe
think
hold
that,
items
like,
if they do that.
yeah. I think that, like, items that you find out while you're walking, you know, won't cost money to pick up or anything. But, like,
That would
say
be
you
so cool. I didn't even think about that. Items that
Yeah.
you can find items while go around just walking.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
No, I thought about that. And, but I do think so. There'll be items that I think you'll be able to find, not like super rare ones, but just, you know, stuff sitting around like a random Pokeball here and there.
Yeah,
And then I think that you'll probably be able to get like packs of Pokeballs and potions for like, I don't know, a certain amount of money. I think that you could get like a pack of 6 Pokeballs, or maybe actually no. Now that I think about it, more than that, because sometimes when you find stronger stuff, it takes like 20 to catch it.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You can also, I mean, it can't be like real money is your only way to find Pokeballs. There also has to be some in-game currency.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would be
Now-
really
That would be
cool?
perfect.
Also, okay, I suppose I'll let you go first.
I know they're not gonna do it, but it would be really cool is if they made a kind of like Pokemon Mart, like actual locations.
Oh.
Like
I feel like that would be
they,
designated as your home.
No, you
No,
would
no,
just
no.
you would just
Oh.
wherever
gonna
you're
make it go
standing, I think you'd
maybe
be able to
maybe
buy
a Pokemon Center.
Pokeballs
but-
with the money as long as you have internet. Sorry, continue.
No, but like you gotta be able, like you're just gonna have 5 Pokeballs at the start of the game, and then you're never gonna be able to get it unless you buy it. No, I feel like there's gonna be
No, no, I'm saying like that or the currency you get. Maybe there's like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There needs to be like a
I know.
Pokemart.
I got an idea.
Boogie.
What if the game rewards you for how far you walk? Because thinking about it, if it's taking like an exercise point of the game that's trying to get you to exercise and walk, then
A risk
I think
reward.
that like if you walk a certain amount of time, it'll give you points or some sort of currency that isn't bought.
I mean, that would have to be like one of the reasons that you would ever get coins, other than like trading. Which why would that give you coins? And battling others, I mean, that probably would. Catching Pokemon probably, because there's
Pokemon.
because there's no like in-game opponents maybe.
Yeah.
Now ooh.
Actually,
But
though, in-game opponents.
okay. Oh god. I'm like okay. So anyway, no. Ignore that. Sorry. Anyway, so now another thing. Why I really have a hard time believing that this game will be like literally just including aspects of the actual Pokemon games. I really feel like that they're gonna introduce a new aspect, like some new mechanic. Because why would they literally just make it like your world, Pokeballs, catch Pokemon, battle trade?
Well, I mean,
because it's kind of difficult to do more.
Yeah,
I mean something as simple. I mean, Mega Evolution wasn't that big of a change, but I mean, people love it.
Well, Mega Evolution was kind of a big change.
It was pretty big. It kind of
aspect
changed.
that-
It didn't change the gameplay one bit, besides making your Pokemon OP. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It changed competitive completely.
Exactly.
But Pokemon Go isn't competitive.
Yeah, I know, but we were just talking about.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like that there would be. I mean, Mega Evolution was just an example. I'm not saying they should introduce like Ultra Evolution, but that. Oh my God, please don't.
Please, no.
Ultra Rayquaza
God damn. No,
like
but some new mechanic.
with a third type to make it
Can we
resist everything.
Can we just talk about this is way off topic, but just a real quick blip. Can we just talk about the fact that there are my dog just stood up. Anyway, my dog is making a lot of noise. Okay, there, she's gone now. Anyways, can we just talk about the BS fact that there are, I think, in 3 or 4 of the 4 of the generations, the fire type ends up becoming a firefighting type.
Oh, yeah.
That's in like 3 or 4 generations.
Third,
and it pisses me off every time I see it. I'm like,
and
you could do something interesting like fire, dark.
Fire psychic.
They did fire psychic. Sydney, what do you want?
Well, there was fire, fire flying, and fire psychic.
There was 2 fire, or no, there's 3 firefightings, right?
Yeah, and I was saying.
Yeah, there's like 3. There's Emboar,
Yeah, I know.
Infernape, and Blaziken. They're all, and it annoys me.
It grinds my gears.
It kills me on the inside. It hurts my very core.
Oh no. But, I mean, hey, fire psychic, which is a little weird, but hey, Elfox. Alright.
Back to Pokemon Go.
All I'm saying is that one scene at the end of the trailer, the whole Mewtwo scene, that is basically going to happen. Not 100,000 people, maybe 200, but that is going to happen. And mainly
I don't think it's gonna be anywhere close. Like, people are like, it's not gonna be. Like, whenever I say anywhere close, obviously it's not gonna be. Oh, there's a Pokemon that just showed up. Let's go see a Pokemon that's literally in front of us. But I'm saying, I feel like it's gonna be something where you go to like a game.
I haven't explained why I think it's gonna be 200 people yet.
Oh, okay.
Because this game is basically a collaboration between Nintendo and Niantic, which basically made another game. Their game is basically very similar to this. It's like it uses the auto camera and the GPS. I don't know about the GPS, but it is a thing where like you use your phone to basically do something. I didn't look into the game, and the thing is, people do gather around in one place for events. And it's a game that like none of us have heard about. So if it's a game that none of us have heard about, it gathers like 300, 400 people in one event. Pokemon will definitely like do that, if not much more. If a game that like this company made will gather like that many people in an area already, definitely this game will do that as well.
Agreed.
I mean, I probably won't be showing up to those because I don't like to be in huge crowds of people.
Oh, neither do I. But yeah.
Neither do I, but
I don't know why.
You know.
Amen to that. All right, bless.
Or
Mewtwo. Yeah, no. All right, so but I mean the whole and plus, but other than that, it's actually pretty accurate what the trailer's like. You probably will be able to see, like, you'll be able to see everybody else's Pokemon sent out, fighting this one Pokemon. I'm assuming that if one person, or just if the Pokemon's HP runs out of health, then everybody who fought it gets it. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because it'd be a little stupid
How are
if
they
one
gonna do
got
that?
it.
I don't know how they're gonna do that, though. Is it gonna be like everyone uses a move and like?
Oh god, if it was turn-based, oh my god.
No, that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's probably going to be like you and the Pokemon. So we'll just say Mewtwo in this case. You and Mewtwo are going to be turn-based, but Mewtwo's health is going down pretty fast because of all the other people fighting him one-on-one.
Yeah.
So it's like you can only see you and Mewtwo fighting, but his health is going to be going down by all the other people as well. It's just you can't see those, and you don't have to wait for their turn. You know what I mean?
I feel like it might even be as disappointing as you go to an area. Like, I feel this is you're gonna be. I know you're gonna give like no, but I feel like it might be as simple as you go to an area and there's some kind of gift that you just receive. Because I feel like they're gonna completely lazy out. Because how are they gonna do that where they have a whole group of people battle one Pokemon at once?
Well, I mean, they could have some sort of like not admin system, but you know, someone who multiple people who are there sorting everything out.
They could, but who's gonna be working for that?
I mean, that already happens with that game. That already happens for that game. I don't see why it wouldn't happen for this one.
Wait, what do you? Well, I mean, you know that people gather in an area. You said you didn't look into what they actually do.
But okay, Google's worldwide augmented reality endgame. That's what it's called. But yeah, I feel like people will be gathered around a place. I wouldn't put it past the world to have it be like 200 people. But probably I'm not saying it's gonna be that exciting. I just think there's gonna be a bunch of people going to one place. I don't know how exciting. Probably not that much, honestly.
Yeah. I sure hope they have an event in Michigan.
As people screaming, be like, Pikachu! Pikachu!
Because just yes, this is gonna be one 6-year-old boy saying Pikachu.
You know what? You know what baffles me?
What?
I'm like, well, I'm not the Pokemon generation, but I was born like just after like the second generation came out, or no, the third one. Sorry, excuse me. And this is off topic, but what baffled me is the fact that like kids who are born into this are just going to live knowing that like thinking of Pokemon as like such an immersive experience, you know?
Oh,
maybe if it turns out to be that good.
I don't think will end up playing with if this is introduced, we'll end up playing DS games too much because
I'm scared.
Shh, dogs. We'll end up playing the old games too much due to the fact that this will be a collection of almost all the other games. So, right. Well, not that saying that that's necessarily a bad thing, but like when I was introduced to Pokemon, it was like the early pixelated versions, you know, that was just me and my brother playing it, and now it's becoming this, and it's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm not that old or anything. I'm 14, so
yeah,
it's strange knowing that that's gonna happen.
It's actually baffling is the word to use there, because it's kind of odd thinking some kid in 2020 is gonna be looking at this and thinking that this is Pokemon. It's like, well, this is a Pokemon.
2020, I am one president.
Oh no.
No, what really baffles me is that kids may have to have Kanye West as their president.
Poor kids.
Really.
Anyway, guys, so that's pretty much that for Pokemon Go. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. Killerpig, final thoughts, quickly.
It's pretty cool.
All right, my final thoughts. It's pretty cool. All right, what do you think? All right, what do you? Oh, so
I just ruined the outro. I'm sorry.
What do you think?
It's okay.
I think the game will be amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. So if you did enjoy this video, please
make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more on Pokemon and all other things Nintendo.
This is Killerpig.
I'm the Sky Spire. Come on.
And
I'm Ari.
Yeah! And we're signing out.
And until then.
I have no idea. Did you just...
Sorry, Skype glitched out a little
Did his
bit.
Wi-Fi just... Yay! Speed's Wi-Fi just cut out.
Oh god, are we gonna have to cut all this out?
Yep, but it's his fault, so he can deal with it. It happens to him so often. Da 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 da.
And behind the scenes of recording.
I can't wait till he gets to see this. We should say all. You know what? I don't like. I know. Freaking, he's like, don't stop the recording, and I'm like, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna talk trash about his channel.
Okay, go ahead.
He's gonna see this.
I hope he puts this in the video.
He's a stupid.
He just puts a black screen and then has us like talking in the background behind his back while his Wi-Fi went out, and it was like behind the scenes.
He's a stupid.
Bloopers.
Stupid. He always tries to do these huge projects that get uploaded like a month later, and they only get like 30 views. And then he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm so cool with my 106 subscribers. Oh, is it 107 now? Wow, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Oh, you're so cool with your Wario Land and your Mario Maker, your freaking
and your Pokepark.
Yeah, you're rich boy getting all these games the day they come out. You poser. You freaking all these amabis, and then like, oh, okay, I can just buy you these amiibo just for no good reason. And he's like, okay, fuck you too, bitch. Is he calling me? That scrub just called me.
That scrub just called me.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Okay, did you end the recording?
Nope, and you have quite the surprise.
Great. So, well, I kind of have an idea of what you were doing. Anyway, games, or will it be different? Like, what do you think about it?
I believe that it'll be
beautiful. So you hear to hear first, guys. She believes
We're putting that at the end of the video.
She believes that it will be awesome. Wow.
We're putting that at the end of the video.
You know what? This is how we're gonna end this video off here.
No,
This Killerpig.
Oh my god.
God damn.
So is your Skype still saying?
God damn it! Yes, it's good now. It's good.
Okay, it's good. Awesome.
No one touch anything.
Okay, I won't touch anything.
Don't touch anything.
I
Don't
won't.
hit the floor. You have to float.
Don't worry, my hands are tied up and my head is dead. Okay, so
You have to float. You can't touch the floor.
Oh god.
I'm not touching the floor. I have a chair.
Neither am I. I'm sitting in my. I'm sitting in my chair. Where's your god now? All right, so